Arena Breakout, Rainbow Six Siege, and Beyond All Reason are all totally different games, but they all have one thing in common. The players who win are the players who gather intel better and react. For example, in Siege, using map knowledge can help you get out of a tricky situation in a fight. Yep, I got them on ping. There's two. We'll aim where they are, brother. Slow down, just hold an angle. You're well open. Oh my god, dude, what are you doing?
Mission failed.
You told me to hold a fucking angle!
In Arena Breakouts, using sound can help you pinpoint the location of an ongoing fight.
I think it's outside.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's outside now. Yeah.
Like, we're about to just see this battle. Oh, I'm dead.
Dead, he's dead.
Oh. Nice.
And in Beyond All Reason, you can use radars to see your enemies. This helps you predict what your enemy might do, giving you time to prepare. And this doesn't just happen while you're in the game. There's 3 phases to each of these games. Your prep phase, your action phase, and your reflection phase. In Siege, your prep phase is picking a map, operator, and setting up your defenses. Arena Breakout, choosing your loadout, choosing your map, and Beyond All Reason, choosing your faction and the style in which you want to play. Your action phase being your actual gameplay. In Siege, you use drones, sounds, and operators to pinpoint intel. In Arena Breakout, you use sound, you use the map knowledge and common routes that players take, and in Beyond All Reason, you use scouting and radars to read your positionings of enemy players. And then finally, your reflection phase, being why the hell did I lose that fight, what information did I miss, where were they, and did they have more resources than me, etc. What did I do wrong? What I've realised after playing all these games is that the players who win consistently aren't just better shooters or faster clickers, they're just better at gathering intel and using it for their advantage. And the crazy part is, all of the information and intel you use can be used in so many different games like I've just said. I mentioned sound, and sound is one of the most important forms of intel in a competitive game. Siege uses footsteps, Arena Breakout you can hear sounds of metal, different types. They all come under the same category, and they're all pretty much the same in each game. You can kind of figure out what your enemy is doing, what units they're using, or where they are. If you want to learn more about sound, I have a whole video about it, so go check it out. And if you want to learn more about bar and Beyond All Reason, I have another video talking about that. Another universal skill is understanding map flow, knowing where people want to go and where they can go. In Siege, that means predicting rotations and common attack routes. In Arena Breakout, that means knowing the hotspots for loot and the choke points. In Beyond All Reason, it means knowing where your early raids will happen and what will benefit you in the long run, preparing for your next phases. This one's the biggest one, predictive thinking, putting yourselves in your enemy's shoes to predict what they're going to do and punish them further. For example, I'm on Arena Breakout, I've lasered a guy. He needs to heal, so I've got the advantage. Something very simple like that is a good example of predictive thinking, but it can go a lot deeper. I have a lot of videos talking about this, so make sure you check them out. My favorite piece of intel is communication within a team. If someone sees something, the whole team can act on it rather than just one. And the teams that talk the most are usually the ones that win, but it's gotta be good intel. Shouting bad comms can really destroy a team. And the final part, how do I actually be reflective in my games? Because a lot of people miss this part. Review your deaths, watch your kill cams, figure out why did I push that or why didn't I push that. Think about what you're doing after the fight, and then when you're next in that situation, you might act differently. Particularly games like Arena Breakout and Siege, you need to have a lot of sound discipline and learning the difference between wood, metal, upstairs, downstairs, and knowing your surroundings through sound. And it's something you can only really practice with a lot of game time and a lot of custom matches with your friends where you can mess around. Think about what you're doing. A lot of people in games like Arena Breakout and Siege also do a lot of quick peeking, but no one actually really talks the benefits of it. Never peek the same corner twice. If you're quick peeking, you're using it for intel. You're not using it to peek someone and kill them usually. You're usually trying to peek it quickly, figure out where they are, and then make a decision on what you want to do. Whether it's drones in Siege, peeking safely in Arena Breakout, or sending a cheap scout in bar, most players don't scout a lot. Good intel isn't luck, it's something you generate and it's a resource you use to win any game. Aim definitely helps, but intel wins the majority of your games, and this can go into so many different types of games as well. Think about playing Minecraft if you play that competitively, looking at your opponent's armor, looking if they've got enchanted stuff, comparing that to yours. That's intel. You could use that to win a fight in Minecraft. Like, this goes on endlessly. But yeah, that's everything I've got for you today. If you have enjoyed the video, check out my other ones. They may not be about a video game you like, but they'll definitely be talking about something you can use in your own videos and games. But yeah, thank you very much, and in a bit, everyone.